A cute short story present the witch everyone hated, but no one knew her story. Once upon a time, there was a witch that everyone called mean. She lived in a dark cave near a frozen stream, a place where the sun hardly ever dared to enter. But she hadn't always been mean. When she was little, she often asked herself, "Why do they say we are evil? Are we born that way or do we become that way?" As a child, she was gentle. She shared her snacks, she sang songs about love. She still believed that people could love her. But with her big pointed hat, her black dress that was too big for her, and her flying broomstick for school, the other children whispered, "Look, the witch, she must be evil." One day she decided to bring her most precious treasure to school, a little green frog named Archie. Archie wasn't just a frog, he was her friend, the one who listened to her secrets. But when she opened her bag, "Hell, that's disgusting!" Even the teacher frowned. She closed the bag, her heart arching, but the student Agnes watched silently. Agnes dreamed of princes. What if this frog was an enchanted prince? While the later witch went to drink from the fountain, Agnes told Archie, "Days passed. No more croaks, no more best friends." The little witch shared everywhere. She cried at night. Then one morning, "Croak, croak!" She recognized the song. She would know it anywhere. Archie jumped on her face. She laughed, she cried, she hugged him tight. Then she saw the scratches. His eyes half closed. "What did you do?" she asked. Her voice is trembling. Agnes replied coldly, "He didn't want to become a prince, so I punished him." Something broke. Anger, sadness, the pain she had carried. The little witch raised her hand. A violet lightning bolt struck across the classroom. Agnes was turned into a little pig. The witch was expelled, and that day she made a decision. Since everyone thinks I'm evil, then I will be. Years went by. She opened a magical shop, a store full of shiny cakes, irresistible sweets, and delicious dishes. But everything was enchanted. The more the villager ate, the more they wanted. They became weak, sick, and she became rich, very rich. But her heart grew emptier and emptier. When the villager started growing their own vegetables, she poisoned the soil out of jealousy. Nothing would grow. She had one, or so she thought, because one morning a princess arrived in the village. Not an arrogant princess, a gentle princess. She sold vegetables from her grandmother's garden, protected by the kingdom guards. The villager rushed over. They smiled, they thanked her, they laughed. The witch approached, furious. She raised her hand to cast a spell. The villager shouted, "Drive her away!" But the princess stepped forward. "No!" She walked up to the witch, and against all odds, she offered her a plate. "Taste." The witch hesitated. No one had ever given her something without expecting anything in return. "Why are you doing this?" she whispered. The princess replied softly, "Because kindness is stronger than anger. It can be cultivated. Even in wooden arts, the witch stood still. She finally understood. She wasn't born mean. She had become hard to protest herself. Her eyes filled with tears. That day she cancelled all her space. And for the first time, she chose to be kind. The princess and the witch opened a new shop together, a place where they sold healthy meals and food people to forgive. Because the witch had learned an ancient truth, there are no evil people, only wounded hearts, waiting for someone to show them another path. The end.